Hello, here we
Hello.
are. First of all, thank you so much for joining me in this online interview. You're
Okay.
participating to Ca' Foscari Short Film Festival with your short movie Terre, Ferme, which was shot in 2019, so last year.
Mhm.
And you are Ivan James Hayward.
Exact.
So I'm just going to make you a few questions.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, cool. So the first question is this. Your short movie is set in the 50s in a very silent and desolated place. I was wondering, why did you choose exactly this kind of setting and not the current age?
Well, that's a very good question, first of all. And for two main reasons. The first reason is that, yes, I wanted this very particular atmosphere that was very silent, very dead. And I was very inspired by Icelandic movies and also by horror movies, such as The Witch, for example. And if you take the settings of the Icelandic films, it's the way they live is not what we would consider modern, even if it is in our day and age, but it is in the fields and it is like it's a very different lifestyle. So I felt that it would be much more interesting to get this very pressure cooker atmosphere to set it in the 50s. The like we studied around, and the 50s felt more accurate for the film. But the second reason is also for how I wanted the message of the movie to to be received by the audience, because I feel that the subject that the movie touches on is universal and it transcends time. It's not a subject that really sticks to any particular decade. So I thought that if we shot it in the current era, and people would identify with it, they would only think it's like, oh, it's just now, it's just today. And if I set it in the 50s, as we did, and people still identified with it, there would be more of a universal and timeless energy to the message that we were trying to, to make people understand.
Cool. You did well then.
Thank you.
Okay, and another factor which took my attention very particularly was the fact that the dialogues in your short movie are really, really rare. And in the main scene, the pilot reads a small part of a poem called Liberté by
Mhm,
Paul Eluard.
mhm.
And I was wondering, do you think that cinema is nowadays the most successful medium to reach freedom, or there are other ways?
Um, I don't think that cinema is the most successful, like generally the most successful medium to obtain freedom. I think that it's to each his own. I think that for me, it is the best one because you can really incorporate lots of different forms of art. It's like it's the seventh art, and it's mainly constituted of all the six others. So that's why I think it's very complete, and you can really do basically anything you want with cinema. But some people will find more freedom through music, some people will find more freedom through sculpture. Art is very subjective to everyone, and I think that the way to express it as an artist can't really be defined.
Last question is that how much importance do you think festivals have in this period, especially nowadays, in these challenging times?
I think that they're important for two reasons. One part for the audience and one part for the creators. For the audience, it's a way to still keep contact with art, with everything that they enjoyed before, short movies, and they still continue to discover things and to enjoy it, to be distracted, be educated. It maintains this kind of artistic life that some people have, and to be surrounded by culture, because that's like nowadays it's kind of complicated because it with all the concerts, for example, that are cancelled and shows and everything, online festivals, they give you some kind of a way to access it. And on the other hand, for creators such as me and all the creators of all the other short films that are nominated, it's very important because that's our way to be known, to show what we have done, to pass our message along our art and everything that we've worked for, basically. And it's very important because art wouldn't exist without an audience. And our way to have an audience is through festivals. So basically, in these troubling times, festivals are really what keep us going. And thank you.
Okay, we are done. Thank you so much for being with us, and good luck with the competition. And I hope we will see soon in Venice when it will be possible and we will be safe.
I hope so too. Thank you so much.